So you have this, white supremacist female that decides to make threats for black people online. Now, she was reported, and then she definitely got into some misdemeanor trouble. Let's go ahead and roll that.
Arrested 20-year-old Sydney Angela Holder and charged her with disorderly conduct. Now, that's in relation to comments made on a video posted to social media on Wednesday. Officers tell us that they interviewed Holder at police headquarters and charged her a couple of hours later. Now, we were also able to speak to Lisa Young. She's the president of Tuscaloosa County's NAACP branch chapter. She says concerned students who attended a class with Holder came forward to her and shared the video as well. Now, in the video, Holder is accused of using a racial slur, threatening to shoot black people, and shows what appears to be a gun. The Young says she contacted administrators as well as the Tuscaloosa Police Department because she was concerned about what she saw and heard.
We live in a country where in the past 30 days, we've had over 50 incidences of gun violence, of mass shootings. People are walking around terrorized. They feel terrorized. So I actually considered it a domestic terroristic threat.
Now, this woman only got a disorderly conduct charge, and she bonded out for a $500 bond, which is nothing, for making threats online. But I guarantee you that person would have been Asian that she made a threat to. It'd have been all kind of hate crime charges. Oh, you violated the federal law, and something would have been done about it. But when it's black folks, you can sit up here and make threats online, show guns and everything else, and it's nothing but a disorderly conduct charge. There was a second one that was arrested the following day. Another 20-year-old by the name of Emily Cornett. She was 20. She was charged with the same thing. So you arrested two of them actually in this particular case. And yes, black people got to take those threats seriously, because when you see what happened in Buffalo, when that white supremacist 18-year-old run up in there just gunning down black folks, we got to take all threats from the white supremacists seriously. That's why I always label them a white supremacist. If you are making racialized threats, targeting black folks, using racial slurs, oh yes, I'm gonna label you a white supremacist, because that's what a white supremacist would do. I'm not gonna play with y'all when y'all do things like that, because I know even just online comments turn into domestic terrorism attacks, and we gotta definitely always make sure that we stay on top of them. Now, I'll say this, Becky, once again, she is just as responsible as her man on the oppression of black people. Because see, what happens is you focus on the white male supremacist, but you don't focus on the white supremacist female who's coddling him, who's encouraging him, who's pushing him to do things. How many times in history has the white supremacist female pushed her man to go do things to black folk, pushed him to go do it, encouraged him to go do it? She is just as guilty. That's why I never feel sorry for them, because they sat up there and had a hand in it. Now, there are some, in their community that stand up for the right thing. Some of them, I've seen, far and few in between, and those who are willing to do that. And, the criteria for me is, when it comes to them, they must be hated by their community for me to take them seriously. That's my motto. Because people that really stand up against their own community like that, they're not going to be liked at all. So in order for me to even take you seriously, the whole white community got to hate you. They got to hate you. You got to be a pariah. They got to cast you out. That way I know you serious about what you're saying. Understand? So don't ever just think it's the white supremacist male and it's just him. And because that's been the greatest trick that the white supremacists have played on a lot of black folk, male and female, is that they're sending a female your way. And you're thinking, oh, she ain't like that. And, oh, well, they say, well, I'm oppressed too. No, you're not. No, you're not. Your man just put you in a certain place, but you still are part of the oppressive class. That's for sure. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this particular story here. Like I said, once again, that's immunity of law, a slap on the wrist.